So if anybody didn't see,
so love though.
This week on Flagrant, we had Tony Yayo and Uncle Murda on. And yeah, the episode, it was a spirited New York conversation. This is how New Yorkers speak.
That's how it's supposed to be.
People were like, yo, it felt like he didn't like you. I was like, no, this is just how New Yorkers are. We get loud, we get rambunctious, that's what we do.
You know what
and
it was?
It's all love at the end of the day.
It was like that uncle that's still kind of cool. You know, and he's like trying to get on you, and then you give grace. It's like, let him say what he got to say.
Yeah, but he was
on it. He was on it. He was on fire.
If anybody missed it, I have a little clip that shows all the spirited roasting moments of this episode. Chris, if you could play that, please.
I would want Jay's career over 50s.
You're fucking on drugs. Don't ever listen to I'm just saying.
Fab is better than Banks.
Yo, you know what Banks would say? You got your nails painted. You can't give an opposite.
He was just saying that he thinks that Eminem's overrated.
He was talking crazy. Show him the nails. Show him. You take his opinion.
Old head nigga, man.
You know, the Diddy party niggas gonna be dancing.
Did you think about taking off the nails for today?
Nah, I didn't, but I wish I did. What are y'all going to talk about on the pod?
Fucking talking about you. Niggas like you with painted nails and opinions. I do like violent movies. I do want to watch Scarface. I do want to watch Training Day. I do want to watch Men in Society. You might want to watch a Tyler Perry movie. Some laid back and some Christmas special.
Yo, come on. Still live in a world where someone loves you.
Oh man, that was good. Yo, the funniest thing that painted nails and opinions. I had so many people in my DMs call me that. So much so I was like, ooh, this might be something here.
No, it is. It is. You could dub that. That's on you. Painted nails and opinions.
I go to look up the handle. Already taken. It was made like 10 minutes before I looked at it.
Oh, that's a wrap.
And the nigga was in my DMs already. He's like, you want to buy this shit?
You know it's fucking
whoever
Yayo
that was, fuck you, asshole. Fuck you.
It was Yayo's
probably
like,
some G-Unit ass
get this
nigga,
nigga to pay him.
Oh, man. So let's get right into it. Topic 1. Let's start with the Super Bowl. Bad Bunny is performing at the halftime, and the internet is split. Not because he isn't talented, not because he isn't successful, but because he's a Spanish-speaking artist. Some people are saying the Super Bowl is America's event and should reflect traditional American culture. Other people are saying this is what America looks like now, and pretending otherwise is the issue.
The NFL choosing Bad Bunny to headline this year's Super Bowl has caused a stir. Fans brimming with anticipation.
Bad Bunny is literally the biggest artist in the world.
Bad Bunny, Super Bowl, Bad Bunny, Benito.
Others outraged at the choice, including President Donald Trump telling Newsmax,
I never heard of him. I don't know who he is. I don't know why they're doing it. It's like crazy.
Bad Bunny addressing it all on SNL.
I'm very excited to be doing the Super Bowl.
Joking after he addressed the crowd speaking Spanish.
And if you didn't understand what I just said, you have 4 months to learn.
Right-wing organization Turning Point USA announcing their own all-American halftime show, celebrating culture, freedom, and faith. Headlined by the singer Kid Rock, known for his genre-blending hit Cowboy, a mix of country, rock, and rap.
I think Bad Bunny's popularity actually enrages those people who want there to be a different kind of representation on that Super Bowl stage.
Puerto Rico is a part of the United States of America. Bad Bunny is American. The music that Bad Bunny creates represents so many facets of the American culture and the American experience.
This platform is used to unite people and to be able to bring people together.
The NFL standing by their star performer through it all.
I think Bad Bunny understands that, and I think he'll have a great performance.
I think that this is probably going to be the most watched Super Bowl halftime show of all time.
All motherfucking time.
She's saying that would be better than MJ? Is that what she's saying?
Let's see. It's later today. So,
better than Beyonce? And I know you love Beyonce. You have her nails.
Fuck you. All right. So a lot of people are saying they're not even excited about the game itself. Even though the Patriots are making history, the energy around the matchup feels a bit muted. And that's why the halftime show matters. It's a cultural signal. So let's talk honestly. Is this really about Bad Bunny or about discomfort with how mainstream America is changing? Let's fucking just open the lines because I don't want to hear Lenny's bullshit today, bro.
Oh my God.
Are you upset about Bad Bunny performing?
No, not at all.
Okay.
This is
do you feel
it's
that
another artist? You know, they pick somebody. He literally had, I think, probably the hottest album last year. I think everybody could know that. I don't know anybody
without a doubt
who does not know this man's album because it was on everybody's shit. You don't have to understand what he's saying, but everybody heard the beats, to this, to that. It was good. It was good.
All right.
I had a good time. So I don't care if he's actually doing it. You know, everybody just needs something to talk about. Somebody's always got to complain.
This is good. I thought you was going to come in with some different energy today.
This is not political. This is not whatever. You know, again, if you're going to ask me, matter of fact, if you ask me who did best halftime show, Bruno Mars. It was crazy. It was crazy. He had the best performance. We're talking about dancing. And then Michael Jackson, of course.
Michael Jackson, without a doubt.
Yeah, I'm just saying, those were the
Michael
best.
Jackson,
now, can he come
Prince,
through?
and
Can
then
he come through and
Beyonce.
bring
Those
that
are the
energy?
best
I think he can. There's going to be a little salsa going, big salsa shit, mad things going on in the field.
Have you been
it's gonna be
practicing?
great.
Have you been practicing your salsa?
No. I don't need to.
Son, we gonna turn it up. We dancing during the halftime show.
We dancing?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, nigga, turn it up.
Us.
I think I ain't dancing with you.
What do you have painted nails?
Yo.
So you might be sitting there looking for a dance. I wish somebody would
I'm
pick me
gonna
to
have to
dance.
take it today because I got it all
Yeah, you
this
gotta
week.
take it today. You gotta take it.
It stops
But you
after
know what?
today. I'm gonna start slapping it because I'm just gonna let you know after
Let me
today.
just tell you this. There's nothing that he said that you haven't heard before from myself or one of your other peoples.
Yeah, I've heard it worse from you.
So, you know, we use flavorful words like that start with F and things of that nature.
Not
that one.
I know.
Ag. You know, Aflac. That you have to
Shut
cover
up,
this
lady.
up.
They got it. They
Okay,
understood.
But again,
this
it's all good.
stupid.
Let's go to the callers. We got people to talk to.
Stupid today. Yo, hi, Chris. Who do we got? Yo, this is gonna be a crazy one today. I already know.
Hi.
Hey, what's up? Welcome back.
Hi. How are you? Hi, Lenny.
Hi.
All right. How you feel about Bad Bunny? When you first heard that he was performing, what was your first emotional reaction?
Confusion first.
Oh, okay.
Now, first I'll say, obviously it's just got cool representation for the Latino community. All good, all cool. I just, it's not in English, which I'm like, okay. I'm not a huge Bad Bunny fan, so maybe that's why I'm kind of like, I guess I was like kind of confused and then like slightly disappointed, but only for like my personal. For everybody else, I'm like, cool, go for it. And I don't like that, like, damn well the NFL made this decision based on money and money alone. Like they try to act like they're all inclusive.
It is a business.
What's
wrong with making a decision based off money?
Nothing. Just say that, hey, we're trying to, tap into the Latino market. We're trying to get into other countries, this and that, yada, yada. We've been playing games overseas. We're trying to get, we're trying to like build that. Don't be like, I just saw the clip you just showed. Roger Goodell was just like, acting like, inclusivity and all this bullshit. It's like,
it's bullshit.
Wait a minute.
It's such bullshit.
It's bullshit.
But you don't think it's deserving? He's one of the biggest.
No, 100%.
That's different.
Okay.
She's saying, he's saying it's for inclusivity's sake. No, we're saying because he's hot.
I mean, it can't be both. Two things can be true. It's inclusivity, and he's the biggest fucking artist.
Yeah. But I guarantee you, next year he's not going with another Spanish dude. It's just not gonna happen.
I mean, if there's another Spanish dude as big as Bad Bunny,
I guarantee you can't do two in a row. You only give these niggas. Like, you got to give them that much leeway before you be like, they try to take over. It's over. Jay-Z messed up everything because he put a bunch of hip-hop people back to back. Everybody's dying to get back to country.
He hasn't missed yet because every year the halftime show has been breaking records.
You know what people love? The Thanksgiving halftime show up in Dallas. Whenever it's the Thanksgiving games, they love that show, and it's usually country. It's usually a little something. They love it.
You know why everybody doesn't like that? Because I didn't even know that existed.
That's because you don't really participate with football.
Yes,
because his nails are painted.
Because I'm black. That's
He's
why
a
it is.
bitch.
All right. Yo, lady, you got one more. You got one more before I'm going to have to hit the panic button and we scrap it. I'm just letting you know.
All right, listen.
I was thinking to myself, I can't judge Spanish music like Al can't judge hip hop because of his nails. Like I can't because I don't speak.
No doubt.
I'm getting roasted everybody today. I see what it is.
What would you want to hear for Super Bowl halftime show?
So if we're gonna go Spanish, and I don't listen to a lot of Spanish music, I'll be honest. And no one probably listening to this agrees with me. I would have went Maluma, 100%. I hope he brings out Maluma, please God. and maybe it's because he's hotter, like in my opinion,
There you go.
physically.
Okay. There
So
you
maybe
go.
that's why I could be biased. But
Okay, you know you
think
could be.
Maluma, he got way more bangers, in my opinion. If it's not, I need performance. Like I saw Usher's. When you didn't mention Usher a second ago, I was just like hurt. Look.
Oh, he's top 5, but I mean MJ, Prince, Beyonce, they really like killed it.
So
I would put
what
Usher
was-
probably right there.
for Beyonce. But wait,
The
if it
thing
wasn't
that they all
Spanish,
have in common. Go ahead.
who do you want though? Who's your favorite?
Wait, let her talk. Wait. What was that?
I want Chris Brown. And I know people are gonna. There's some people who are like,
he
nah,
fucked
and then you
up.
know it's never gonna happen. You know Jay-Z's not gonna have it. I know.
He
But
fucked
you're
up.
asking me who I want. I'm telling you who I want. I want Chris Brown. Maybe they'll hear this.
You know what though?
Please.
She's right. Chris Brown listen, if he didn't smack that bitch, it would have been all good.
Shut up. Don't get me fucking canceled.
No,
we're too early in the show.
If he didn't.
God, if he did, that makes it better.
If he didn't.
Yo, thank you so much. Yo,
What's the problem?
Before you go, I got to see what type of friend you are. All right.
Okay.
So, would you rather tell your friend the truth, which would destroy their life, or would you lie and let them live in peace?
How good of a friend are they? I mean, it depends. If I know that person would want me to tell them the truth, or if like that person.
No,
like, I'd
stop.
rather
No
be
caveats.
oblivious.
Answer the question.
No. Okay. I'd probably tell them the truth and destroy their life. I have to, because like it's like when you know your girl's like man has been like cheating on her forever. Like yeah, it could destroy their whole marriage and their whole like life, family life, whatever. But like I'm not about to let her sit out here looking like a dumbass.
I won't judge you for your answer. I appreciate you calling in. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
and
no problem.
yeah,
But
see you.
performance.
Yeah.
We want performances, not just hip hop on the stage. I love
That's
somebody
fair.
really liked it, but it was good
Why
for the
you gotta
culture.
knock hip hop for? We just had 50
No.
Cent. He hung upside down and he was fat.
I love hip hop, but I think there's a time to play. Super Bowl halftime show. It's a show, not a. It's not just a performance, it's a show. It's got to be the singing, the dancing. They got to bring everything. They got to bring the charisma. I mean, Usher literally had swag the second he stepped onto the stage. He like did that face, the thing that Schultz mentioned in Flagrant, where he made that face like, oh, I fucking got this. What y'all are about to see what the fuck I'm about to do right here. And that's what I like. Anyway,
all
okay,
right.
bye.
Thank you so much, yo. I appreciate you. Yo, Chris, who we got next, Chris?
So let's get into it, guys. And let's talk about how this Bad Bunny show is about to be one of the top 5 best performances at the Super Bowl. And it's the only exciting thing about the Super Bowl because both teams are whack as fuck.
There you go. That is what I'm hearing online.
I'm a Birds fan too. Listen, it's gonna be whack. It's gonna be whack.
I don't think the Seahawks are whack.
Yo, this feels like the second year in a row where people are more excited about the halftime show than the game itself. Like, does it still feel like a sporting event at this point, or is it more just like a cultural moment?
Listen, no disrespect to the teams, but I feel like it really does depend on the story that the NFL is telling throughout their season. You know what I mean? If this was like a go-to underdog team going against like the Titan and stuff like that, like back in the day when we had like the Patriots versus like whatever like underdog team or whatever, or like my Philadelphia Eagles when they were going for their first Super Bowl, great storytelling. But it's just a random, like, again, no disrespect to the Seahawks, but it's just a random ass team versus a team nobody gives a fuck about. Nobody gives a fuck about the Patriots anymore. I'm gonna be honest.
True.
I mean,
my man, you know that's not true.
I mean, nobody does give a fuck about them. But
no one in New York.
They are about to break history, though. Like, they're going to be the team that's made it to the Super Bowl the most times out of any other franchise with this game.
Good for them. I don't know what to tell you. Good
and
for,
you know what?
Good for you,
good
bro.
for them.
Pat yourself on the back. Good for you, bro.
Okay.
As a nation, culturally, nobody's gives a fuck about that. It's always been, all right, you got the game.
Yeah.
You're going to have wild commercials and who's performing in the halftime show. It's a combination of things. It hasn't always just been the game. Everybody,
I didn't say it's always been. I'm saying lately.
But you know, like over the years, well, we talk about the game. It's like, yo, did you see that commercial? Did you see this? Did you see that? And then if it's good,
speak about it. Speak about
correct.
it. Go ahead.
I'm waiting for those commercials. And then the halftime show, let's see if he fucks up or something, you know? But
that's what you're looking for.
Everybody's looking to see if Marvel's going to drop their new trailer.
You know the new movie trailers are coming out.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm looking forward to that.
We know all the new trailers are coming out. That's when all the studios put their movies out. Yeah. And most of the people are tuning in for that. They're tuning in to see what the movies are coming out. and all that stuff. Nobody really cares about the football unless, again, it's been a great football season and like the two teams that are in there have been like, you know, there's been a good story behind them.
Yeah.
Seahawks, there hasn't been a good story behind them. They just, good for them. They got to the Super Bowl this year. Cool. Nobody gives a fuck, bro.
Yep.
Like,
all right.
So you don't give a fuck about Sam Darnold?
Nobody gives a fuck about these things. Nobody gives a fuck about these things. Yo,
he made it.
Does it have to reflect the whole country? Because this is an English-speaking country. That's the first language. That is the language of this country.
Okay.
Does the Super Bowl need to reflect that?
I think when it comes to sports is like one of the things besides music that brings people together, which is why having a Super Bowl halftime show makes this event like the best thing in the world, because it could bring us all together. Now you got the niggas on the you know, on whatever side hating on Bad Bunny, even though, you know, come on, Bad Bunny is the hottest fucking thing right now, bro. He literally took, listen, I love Puerto Rico. I'm Puerto Rican. He took Puerto Rico from like to another level with that whole the thing that he did over there. You know, the what is it, the state,
the residency, yeah.
The residency, that's what it is, and stuff like that. And everybody's been wanting to do that. People who couldn't afford to go to the residency, now they can do it because he's bringing all that to the halftime show. Niggas just like to hate because we're a culture, we're a country of haters.
He's dropping all good gems out here.
He's dropping good gems. The only thing is, like, I don't know.
Y'all are drinking coquito right now. Like,
absolutely. Like, I'm drinking coquito, but it's not in honor of PR. It's just not. I'm sorry, you know.
Yes, it is.
It's not in honor of PR. It's in honor of my fantastic Guatemalan wife. That's all.
Yeah, and why you think you brought it up today of all days?
Still taking advantage of Spanish culture, though. Right?
That's I'm with the Spanish culture. I'm with it. Look, I'm in it. Maduros and beans. Come on.
Maduros and beans.
Come on.
Yeah, and a roast pork like my man Al, you know.
Oh, this guy. Fuck you.
Damn.
Yo. No, I know I'm gonna get it all day. It's all good. I'm a good sport about it.
It's okay. Yo, that podcast episode was a little crazy.
Crazy, right?
My man. They were grilling my man for his nails. That was nuts.
So these shits was fire. Shout out to my nail tech. Like, she's the best.
Shout out. Next time you got to wear like Puerto Rican flags on your.
No doubt. You should have got the colors.
I should have. Yo, Chris, before you go, what type of friend are you? Would you rather tell your friend the truth, which can destroy their life, or lie and let them live in peace?
I think of myself as a good friend, even though I've had mistakes. So I'm gonna say I will tell them the truth. Ooh. Because I'm gonna be honest, like, you're not a really good friend if you're too afraid to have tough conversations with your friends. You're really not a really good friend. You're just there for the fan service. I'm gonna be honest.
That's a good ass point. So Lenny must be the greatest friend in the world because he always tells me the fucking truth, and you're a dick for it.
And you're amazing for it.
Yeah,
you're amazing for it.
You need nails and all.
It's not even like you need a hater in your life, but you just need someone to be like, yo, you're a bitch, and then they fix themselves up. They set themselves correctly.
You do need that.
You gotta let him know next time he gets his nails done. Like, yo, you gotta go with a different color because that's probably why.
I don't know.
It's always different. I don't think
it's a color. Trust me, I don't think that was it.
I'm just saying.
But Chris, we got it. Yo, I appreciate you, my guy. We can talk all fucking day, but I want to try to get as many people on the line. Love you, brother. Peace. All right, guys. Let's move right along. The latest Epstein-related documents were released this week, and immediately the internet went into detective mode. Politicians, billionaires, celebrities. Let's be clear, being named in these files does not automatically mean someone committed a crime. No new criminal charges came directly from this release, but social media did not wait. One side says this is long overdue accountability and powerful people should be investigated. The other side says this is turning into a witch hunt where association equals guilt. And let's not forget something very important that a lot of people don't seem to bring up. Do you remember the FBI raid on Epstein's New York mansion? Federal agents seized hard drives, computers, and extensive video systems. According to court filings and reporting, Epstein had hidden cameras throughout his house, including in the bedrooms. So if people really are looking for the smoking gun, the actual evidence of who was involved and how deep this really went is in the footage. So like, why aren't we looking there?
That's the real Diddy.
That's the real shit. It's
that's
like
the real freak off.
Like if you, and I don't want to see child course. But if you want to see who's fucking these kids, look on the fucking videos. Like, it seems like common sense instead of us going off of email threads and that type of bullshit. But I digress. We've got people online joking that if you weren't mentioned in the Epstein Files, you're not even popping. And that's where we're at today. Then you have the conspiracy angle. For years, group like QAnon, they said the deep state is this global pedophile ring. And now that elite names appear in official documents, some people feel vindicated. Others say that this is exactly how real crimes get buried under fantasy. So the question is, are we moving closer to justice or further away from it? How are you feeling about this latest release of the files?
Well, it's not even a drip because it was 3 million pages, redacted.
Yeah, it's a lot of fucking documents.
It's a lot of documents. Yeah. People are going through the detective mode, but fuck all that.
Yeah.
There are victims that are out there, right?
Yes.
And there are victims that are on TV, they're in the media, whatever. How come we can't get you guys to give us names? How come you haven't given us names?
I mean, they have been.
Not names, because you would think that we'd have a list of names. I'm talking about those victims that are in public right now. They're the ones that went to court already. They're on news to say, hey, I was mistreated by so-and-so or whatever. How about we know these people? I don't think there's a list of names. Let's get it from the source.
All right.
And they're on TV. We need to stop these people. We need to expose them. Okay, tell us who it is so that we can cut this out, because clearly we're not going to get it from the government. You know, we're not getting hard evidence from the government. They're giving us redacted paperwork, a couple of names here and there, and then boom. Okay. Nothing comes of it.
So, a couple things on that. A lot of people did take the settlement, the Epstein settlement.
NDA?
Yes. So there's a lot of people under NDA right now. Second, some people have been named. Like, we know about Prince Andrew because of Duvernay, who called him out.
They got him. Pictures, and then the latest picture. Yo, you see this? He's laying on top of the chick. What is going on? So again, nothing's happened. The UK has decided not to do anything with him.
I mean, it's not real justice.
They held Julian Assange in prison for reporting news.
Yeah.
You mean to tell me you got not physical, but you got evidence of pictures. You're like, we got to get him out of here. This don't look good.
I mean, the best justice of all, they stripped him of his title, but he still gets to live in a multi-million-dollar mansion. Wow.
That's that privilege.
That's justice.
That's that privilege.
But you know what?
I know my black ass will be in jail for not paying a ticket.
I know.
Let alone fucking having them little growth spray out. This is ridiculous.
Yeah. One thing I will point out is that it seems overseas, they're taking this a little bit more seriously, because like people who have been coming up, they're forced to like leave their job or leave whatever position. Their titles are being stripped. Like over here, everybody who's gotten names so far, not a single fucking thing seems to be going on.
Because nobody cares.
Like,
but I thought, we're supposed to be protecting our kids, blah, blah, blah. They're older. You got some, like you said, they got settlements to sign NDAs, so they're not going to speak on it. Yeah. But if it's that big of a deal and you witness atrocities against children, fuck your NDA, fuck your money. You could get money writing a book about it. You could get money doing the publications and being on TV, the media roles. You can do all that. So let it out. Listen.
I hear what you're saying. But also you have to try to put yourself in the shoes of the victims as well. Sometimes they might not want to relive the shit. Sometimes they might not want to put a name out there and now be attacked and now have to deal with that person suing them, and then they don't have the funds to fight that shit. So we can't just call it that easy. Like, say a name.
But they on TV. There are some giving interviews about, this is what happened, blah, blah, blah. But so give names, name them, so maybe you can get a little justice.
Yeah.
If you're going to be on TV, and I'm not talking about those who want to keep their anonymity. They want to stay anonymous, fine? Let them be anonymous.
But
if you're on TV, you're giving interviews with media, fucking name names.
Yeah.
Cut the bullshit.
I hear you.
This had nothing to do with the government, because the government's going to slow roll it. In the very least, at least you're getting something. It's been, 4 or 5 years? We didn't get anything.
Yeah.
So listen, at least you're getting something, but still, it makes no excuse. Yes. They should be doing more.
What up?
Gave you a little music there. Yo, Scopo, how you doing, brother?
I'm good. How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing great. It's Bad Bunny. It's the Bad Bunny Bowl, so
Bunny Bowl.
I'm in a good mood.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you don't like Bad Bunny, you eat dinner at 4:30.
Yeah. I hear you. Yeah, absolutely. Yo, how you feeling about this latest Epstein drop?
It's the same bullshit. Nothing's gonna happen. What are you talking about? Nothing's gonna happen here. You know it's bad when celebrities are involved and they don't want the attention. They want to be like, don't.
Ooh, that's a good point.
When's the last time you saw a celebrity not putting his face out there for something? They're like, I don't want to do this at all.
Yo, the funniest thing is like, I saw the one with Elon, and Elon's like, some of these emails are accurate, but the ones with me asking to go to the island, I don't believe that one. That one's fake.
Elon.
Like,
Elon's a nerd. Look at this guy. I want to party hard, and Elon, just shut up, dude. You're a billionaire. Just own an island.
Yo,
do it yourself.
He sent that email on Christmas Day, allegedly, because I'm not trying to get it. But that is nuts.
He hates his kids. His kids hate him. He's got to do something with his life.
He got like 17 kids.
He's a Rolling Stone.
On Christmas, you thinking about going to party at fucking Epstein's Island.
Well, I mean, look at where he dropped his seeds. He's all over the place. So he's no stranger to this, but at least, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say it anymore.
So people whose names come out on this latest drop, do you think we should go after them? Or do you think it's like, unless we see credible evidence, they should be left alone?
It's tough to do because, you can't, there's no, evidence if they did anything. That's the problem. There's no, I feel bad for, the plumber that had to fix Epstein's toilet. And then he just named it now. Like, D'Antonio and Sons is in there. His life is ruined because he had to fix a toilet one time.
Now the whole D'Antonio family's fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah. Al, if you were in the Epstein Files, you think you would have been trafficked with those pretty-ass nails?
I mean, I would hope so.
Yeah.
You better make some money.
They would have loved you.
Go make some money.
No. Thank God.
They would have brought you down like, ooh, look at this one.
Yeah. Thank God I'm not named in it. But it's funny. Everybody I'm around, I searched everybody's name because I'm like, I gotta make sure I'm safe. And there's a couple people, I won't name names, that they popped up, but it was just someone that happens to have the same exact name, which is crazy.
Schultz is lucky he didn't get famous 10 years earlier.
I know.
You would have been in that shit.
Oh, God.
You would have been, I'll go to an island. I'll have a good time.
Yeah, but thank God. We're safe. We're clean out here. But
He ain't been in a
that's the one thing. Everyone's like, woo. People that came out, I'm not in it. Good job.
Yeah. But at the same time, some people are saying, hey, if you're not named in the files, you're not popping. Which is
crazy.
It seems like every single celebrity, every single rich person is in this fucking file.
Oh, so now they're jealous.
You're also older, though. You're also older.
That's
true. You're older, so you're at least 50 years old. So, but if you're in your 35, 30, 40, you can still be popping and not in that. If you're in your 50s, you're a dork.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, if you're in your 50s and you weren't named, you are a dork. But no, you're not, because I don't want to be named that shit at all. I'm curious, where do you personally draw the line between accountability and a witch hunt?
I mean, now it's a witch hunt. It's everywhere. It's so popularized. I mean, they didn't do a good job of it's their files are in there, blah, blah, and then they just don't send them out. They just cover for each other. I realize that presidents just cover for each other.
Yep.
Because they're all in this group of hey, we'll just got each other's back. Don't worry about it. So it's all BS. Nothing's gonna happen. Not one person will go to jail. Not one person. It's maybe they'll get a 5-year. Oh, he's a piece of shit. Period. And then after that, he'll do something. He'll give money, and everyone's like, oh, we love this guy.
Yeah,
right.
That seems to be what's
exactly
happening.
What's going to happen.
Yo, so do you think all the conspiracies were right? All the conspiracy theorists about the global pedophile ring is running the world?
Oh, there's a child being trafficked right now. It's crazy. They don't give a shit at all.
Yeah.
Do you think they give a shit about what the people think?
Mm-mm.
I want to hope that they do. To be honest with you.
No, they don't. They don't care about anybody. They're just trying to ruin the world. Look at the AI people. AI people is literally ruining society, and they're like, well, fuck it, I'm making money. I don't care.
Okay. And so, lastly, what do victims need more, transparency or restraint? Because there was a few victims whose either pictures or names were not redacted. And I don't know how the repercussions of that, but what do you think?
I think they need a better lawyer.
No. But you know how everybody's asking for transparency. We want to see. But then some people.
It's tough with the victims. It's tough with the victims because their lives are ruined.
Right.
So and they're also not celebrities. So they didn't choose to be in the limelight. They just made some bad decisions. So it's tough. I mean, I guess I would say that you should probably not have them in there just for their own privacy.
Yeah.
Because it's not like a thing you want to brag about.
No.
It's not you're not bragging about this. You're not bragging about being trafficked. So your whole future could be ruined.
Can you imagine?
Imagine bragging about being trafficked. That's crazy.
But wait, 2008, I was Epstein's #1. You kidding me?
But hold on, like
he loved me.
Isn't the ones that are in the media that's always on CNN or whatever publication? Isn't that a little bit of a brag?
No, it's not. That's
it's like I'm so that. You should be working with the FBI, and
who's to say that they're not working with the FBI?
I don't know. So why are you on TV?
Because they want justice.
Hey,
so tell us.
You think the ones that were on TV are just the ones that didn't even do shit? They just want the recognition.
There was one
that are like.
Stop it, guys. Stop. You guys are fucking crazy. Yo,
she was clean. She was clean. Don't want to be named.
Scobo, I want to know, what type of friend are you? If you had information that would destroy your friend's life, are you going to tell them the truth, or are you going to keep it to yourself and let them live in peace?
Oh, I'm telling them. Are you out of your mind? Yeah.
Oh, really?
2 reasons. 2 reasons. You got to be your boy, and also it's gonna be kind of funny seeing your friend's life crumble. So it's like, it's like you get two of the best things right there.
But
you get to make fun of them on the way down. You get to make fun of them on the way down and be like, dude, your wife cheated on you. Remember that shit? It's hilarious. Hilarious.
Yo, Scopo, thank you for calling in, man. I appreciate you, brother.
All right, be good.
That is hilarious. You make fun of them on the way down. That is true. Because we do laugh at each other's pain.
Oh, no.
All the time.
Oh, we do.
All the time.
Some niggas can't take that type of shit.
I know. Yo, Chris, who we got next, brother? Big Tage, what's good, brother? Super Bowl Sunday.
Was good.
Yeah, football is #1 over the halftime show, always, forever. Don't get it twisted. Backstreet Boys is better than Instinct, and Jay-Z for life.
All right, we might have to hang up on Tage tonight because I think
No.
I think he started on a coquito a little early or something.
How you hanging up on something? You validated it last week.
No,
so
I said NSYNC is better than Backstreet.
Yeah,
he said
and
Backstreet.
then you proceeded to sing Backstreet Boys. So
then you started singing Backstreet Boys.
You got to get this nigga out of here.
You wanted it that way.
That was good. Oh, we got to note that. That's a clip right there. Yo, Tage, do you trust institutions to investigate powerful people fairly?
No, but I think that is the question of the day, I guess you could say, is the next group of people who get into office, are they going to release everything? Or like when does it get released? Do you take 30 years like the JFK files or whatever? Or do you who ends up doing it? Because there are emails on there where they're talking about, 10-year-olds or torture or something like that. Why is that redacted? Who is that?
This isn't a left or right thing because Biden had the chance to release the files and he didn't. Trump had it and he wasn't going to until he was forced to do it. And even though we're still not getting it the way that it's supposed to be released, it's supposed to be.
I mean, we're getting into politics, but it wasn't that he was forced to do it. Part of it was, hey, I am going to do it. The only problem was Pam Bondi rolled out shit that we already knew. So it looks like a cover-up. At that point, I would have fired her ass for that.
So you're saying Trump, when he said, these Epstein Files, why do we even still care about this shit? Do you think
he was already in office?
Yes, but he wasn't releasing it at that point.
We'll release the files. I got no problem with that. Pam Bondi takes over. She releases files that everybody already knew, which is why it became a circus.
Your revisionist history is nuts.
That's not revisionist history.
It is nuts, bro.
You do not know.
He was not trying to release the file until he was forced to.
They said the files
on the campaign trail, it was releasing the files. No, yes or no? On the campaign trail.
On the campaign trail, yep.
So then we bring in Pam Bondi.
Okay.
She's responsible for that. But what did she do? Oh, I got the Epstein Files on my desk. She's too much fucking hubris, actually.
Okay.
Too much. Now she goes, oh, here's the first set.
Which was bullshit.
Okay. And that invalidates everything.
And then
she fucked it up.
And then
yes, he has to cover for this bitch because she fucked it up. So now he's like, God damn it. It was only 2 months in. I gotta listen. It's okay. Why are we worried about this?
That sounds like the person who says, hey, I want to release these files.
No, we're talking about the steps of what happened. Fuck off.
This nigga is crazy.
No. At least he released something.
All right.
Fuck out of here.
I pointed out earlier because out of all these files, it doesn't seem like we're getting much of the video footage from all the secret cameras he had, like in his mansion in New York. Do you think that footage should be released?
Oof, you're gonna need a.
It's a tough question because there's potentially
thing, right?
child on it, so that's a tough question. But it also will finally expose the pedophiles who are still walking today.
Yeah, I mean, at a certain point, like I do think like maybe even like with the victims, if they could have like a further because there are a lot of victims who came out, right? There's a lot of them who said they are going after this because they need to be kept updated, like what happens, who does what, how it kind of goes. Like I wonder if there's like a further conversation, like who would be willing for some of this stuff to be like further like opened up to, you know, like to give them some grace, I guess, because at this point it's so out there. It's so like everyone knows whoever, it's already gone past whatever. And I think it has to be like a third party that kind of comes in and just is like, yeah, like people who have no skin in the game, like none of these establishment people, like someone has to come in and just be like, this is the situation. We got to cut out the cancer. We got to take out this infection, this rot that's in there. We got to like, this is what it is. We're getting these people in and out, cancel whoever.
And the craziest part is that we don't know who doesn't have skin in the game because it seems like it's fucking everybody.
Seems like everybody got it.
If you're not named in it, you're cool with someone who is.
Right. And I think that's like, I mean, like, you know, you guys were saying before, like the QAnon stuff, like it's kind of weird that it's true. It's like,
I know.
It's kind of crazy that like this stuff is like what's going on. And I mean, you just like, I think, I don't want to sound like what is it called, apocalyptic, but like I do think like some of the stuff needs a reset, right? Like you don't have to take out everything completely and do whatever, but like some of these like people who went on the up and up and they got fame, like that is what Elon is, right? Like Elon was a nerd that like didn't have any fame or any of these tech bros. They never had fame, they never had whatever. Now they got a podcast. Now everyone's looking at them. Now everyone's thinking about them. But they all made money off someone else's come up, right? And now they're like, oh, I can recreate madness, and they can't. And I think the thing that ends up happening is that like they're enjoying this stuff, but like this is like built off the backs of like Epstein and whoever, like you know, just like other corruption. Like forget Epstein. There's like plenty of other people. So I think those things like we just have to reset and get those people out and like refresh the system and like get, you know. I mean, it's gonna be hard. Like, how do you do that completely? But
the shitty part to think about is that there's probably an Epstein right now navigating in the same fucking way, and that's the shitty part. And people are gonna call it out because hey, I'm benefiting off of it, and it is what it is. But yes, Tej, before you go, what type of friend are you? Would you rather tell your friend the truth and destroy their life, or lie and let them live in peace?
I think if there's something that like allows them to like. What is it called? Like get supported for, you know, like I think
give me an example.
Telling them the truth. Like I mean, like if there's something like like especially if it's like someone's like dating or something, and like someone's got syphilis and they're putting meds in their drink, right?
Yikes!
I'm not friends with Bill Gates, but I'm just saying. Although that was crazy too.
That was nuts.
That was that was fake probably, but he has billions of dollars. He does not need to be going to Epstein for learning how to do this.
Right? He could have went to Tej and got a script right there.
I know. So then what ended up happening is I would probably do something simple like low stakes like that. But like if there's family stuff and the dude is okay with like ignorance is bliss, then you know, let them live peacefully, I guess. But like if there's things where it's like, someone could get hurt, some other stuff could be happening, or like they're miserable and they need to get out of it. Hey, let them know.
Got you. Yeah, Tej, like always, I appreciate you, brother.
Peace,
my guy. All right, Chris, who we got next? You got some prominent eyebrows. Oh shit is like boom right there.
Bad Bunny.
My guy. All right. So why do people seem more interested in the names than the convictions?
I think it's a distraction, to use a lack of a better word. It's almost like people are forgetting. Like people bring up like Bill Clinton, and I see a couple podcasts that bring it up too. Like Bill Clinton was 8 when I was 8 when Bill Clinton was president. I didn't vote for him. Trump is
obviously
we knew he was on the Epstein Files years ago, right? The new deflection is all Democrats are on there too. It's like I get that, but AOC's on there. Is Bernie on there?
AOC would be too young. She would have been a victim. Bernie,
definitely.
Thank God Bernie's
that,
not on there because that would have been crushing.
Yeah, is Josh Shapiro on there? Is Tim Walz on there? Any of them on there? No. If you really want to drain the swamp, we're talking Democrats, right? Like it's the Republicans. It's just it's hard to when it comes to people coming out now saying that the Epstein Files or the shooting in Minnesota was bad, right? It almost it's a little bit annoying because it's like we kind of told you this was happening, and I also seen the videos online say, you can't be like that. You have to be more graceful. I get that, but like we told y'all, like everybody I know around me, and I told every Trump around me that this was an issue.
Right? I hear you, but I got to give you a little bit pushback because if you're saying this is Dems versus Republicans, why didn't Biden release the files during his 4 years?
Because he didn't have Congress.
I mean, he could. He's president. Congress, like he can just authorize a DOJ.
He can if he's Trump. DOJ, if he's Trump, he can do that. If he's Trump, he can do that. But he's not Trump. He's gonna go by what the rules and regulations are. And the reason why the Epstein Files out now is because Congress voted on it.
I don't know. I think you're giving a little bit more grace to one side.
I mean, they did vote on it.
No, they did vote on it, but I mean, the president does have the ability to be like, hey, you know what?
Executive
and the people
order,
are asking for this. Yes,
blah, blah, blah.
I want to release these.
However, he's right. Congress voted on it. They finally got it out. And the bigger picture is, hey, Trump's in these things. How come they're releasing it in drafts and drafts? If Trump was in it and it was legit, they would have released it a long time ago. Trust me. Biden and his people would have had no problem.
You mean if he was in it?
If he was in it and it was scandalous, salacious, terrible, it would have been in there.
You guys are talking. As a Trump administration. On the Biden administration, the DOJ and the presidency are two separate things. It always should be two different separate things.
That is
true.
And
that's why Biden let that happen, and then they come out. You want to blame the DOJ? That's fine. I understand that. But when it comes to now, you using Trump politics and want to put that blanket over every other politician that was president before. That's not what Trump is doing. Is not regular. No matter how you slice it. It's not normal.
Absolutely. I agree with you wholeheartedly.
So you have to separate the two.
Yes. Okay. So as one of the things we have been seeing is that like the release of these files, there's some people that there's no actual credible evidence. Like they're FBI tips that are going in and now people are being named. Like, would you rather risk guilty people walking free or innocent people being destroyed?
Well, the way, I mean, again, this is, I believe, I can't prove it. I don't know have any facts on that. My thing is that all the FBI stuff that was released was chosen by Trump and his administration to release it to create a distraction. That's my stance.
But people want the files. People wanted the files. They want everything. Like that's what people been asking for.
But why does Jay-Z get a random person calling for Jay-Z have to be on the file? I don't get the correlation.
Because it gets logged. Once Epstein's name was mentioned, now this is logged and it's part of the files. So if we want to see all of it, I think some people would have been upset as like, wait, why aren't you showing us the FBI tips? Maybe there's something good in there.
Yeah.
You know? So it's like you can't pick and choose.
Yeah, but when you read the actual, I didn't read obviously all 3 million. That's too many fucking.
Yeah, nobody read that shit.
But it's like I put some stuff through ChatGPT. But the problem with that is that I don't like the distraction, man. It's like I get the people are like, oh well, Jay-Z, you pick and choose. You don't want to talk about Jay-Z, you want to talk about Trump. Like Trump is president. He's the president of the United States. I don't know if you curse on here. I don't give a crap if you. I don't give a fuck if Jay-Z's on there. I don't give a fuck. If Mom Dottie's mom is on there, I don't give a. They're not running for they're not in office right now. You know what I'm saying? Like we have to stop blanketing the Trump administration what he's doing to other things because it's two separate things. And then I promise you, if Bill Clinton runs tomorrow, wants to run for president next year or in 3 years, he'll go fuck himself. I'm not voting for him. He's on the Epstein Files.
Unfortunately, he can unless Trump changes the rules where he can run for
2032.
Constitution, right?
Yeah. Right? And that's the best part about it. Y'all, you some lame ass bitches. We know it's a joke, so relax.
Is it with him though?
See, here we go. Here we go. That's the nails talking.
The president of the United States like he's a 7-year-old. It drives me insane.
Before you go, I want to know what type of friend are you? Would you rather tell your friend the truth and possibly destroy their life, or lie and let them live in peace?
I think if I lie, I won't live in peace. So I'm gonna tell my friend. Yeah, I'm gonna tell my friend.
So selfishly,
There was
you're gonna
never a
destroy
white
your
lie.
life so you could go to sleep.
Wait a minute. There's never been a lie though. You ain't never boo somebody. They were like, "Yo, I can't wait. I'm about to be this, and I'm gonna do that," and you can go, "All right, go ahead, do it." And you never did that. Like, I believe in you. Go do it. Like you gonna kill their dreams immediately.
I have, but then after some years, after 10 years, you still want to be a rapper.
Oh,
my guy.
years,
Like, you gotta
okay,
feed your
yeah,
kids.
yeah.
Like, you gotta-
All right. Yo, I appreciate you so much for calling in, bro.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. See you next week. Let's breathe for a second because the next one is a little bit lighter. This debate went viral this week on Flagrant. We had Tony Yayo and Uncle Murda on, and we got into it. And by got into it, I mean I got roasted for about 2 hours by an old head with a fragile ego who cannot get past the fact that I am a secure, masculine man who enjoys nail art. But that's neither here nor there. Chris, can you get into roll C1?
I would want Jay's career over 50.
You're fucking on drugs. Don't never listen to this.
I'm just saying.
This guy's out of his fucking
totally
mind.
agree. Have
See, this is what I'm saying?
11 number one
He's just a
albums.
Jay-Z
He's a
glazer.
50 fan.
But let's
I'm an
just,
Eminem.
okay.
I'm just saying.
They always try to take away
Both
from
of them.
50. Get rich or die trying. It's like 25 years later.
Yeah,
he
you
does
can't.
more shows than anybody.
No, you can't.
Your favorite rapper can't get a Live Nation contract.
Come on,
Your favorite
Jay-Z,
rapper, Jay can with Beyonce and everybody else. But what I'm saying,
Is that a
your
world
favorite,
tour?
your
Get outta
favorite
here.
rapper can't.
Or is that your girl's tour?
Your
Come
favorite,
on.
your favorite rapper can't turn down $8 million.
50's not in the Epstein Files. Yeah. 50's not in the Epstein Files.
Listen.
These motherfuckers. Yo, it was a fun episode. If you haven't seen it, go to YouTube /Flagrant. You can watch it there. But yeah, so during that very New York, very loud, very opinionated conversation, the real debate came out. Whose career would you rather have? Jay-Z or 50 Cent? 50 had absolute dominance, then pivoted into media. Jay-Z built longevity, ownership, and stayed winning for decades. So what matters more, the highest peak or the longest run? Before we open up the phone lines, Lenny, whose career are you choosing?
Just to be objective,
Yeah.
I went and did a little who had the better career type research, album sales.
You're going to be
things of that
objective
nature.
for once.
No. I'm mostly always right. So I looked at total record sales, right?
Yeah.
Worldwide, I don't know if this is correct, but 30 million for 50 Cent versus 140 million for Jay-Z.
I
So we're gonna
think
have
that's
to,
a little off, but
yeah, okay. So let's go to the platinum album.
actually, no, that might be accurate because they always say his first album went diamond, but I don't know if they're talking about diamond globally or in the States.
In the
so
States.
we gotta look.
So
at
they
that.
go platinum albums, 1 diamond for 50, 5 times platinum for
Jay.
No, 5 times platinum for 50 as well.
Oh.
Then 14 platinum albums. That's it for Jay. Nothing diamond.
Okay.
So that's it's just.
And a diamond album means you sold 10 million or more for anybody listening at home.
So, you go with that, and then touring revenue. We got 300 to 400 million for 50, and then there's 1 billion for Jay-Z. I don't know. This is just off the rip. However, fuck Brooklyn. It's Queens all day. And 50s is where we at. That's what we gonna do.
All right.
Ain't no pussy shit in
All right,
here.
all right. I'm Queens all day also, but I ain't gonna say fuck Brooklyn because I do enjoy myself a little bit of Brooklyn
it's
too.
all in good
Yes.
fun. It's all in
yes,
good.
Yes.
But it's my people's. However,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm with 50. We rocking with 50. And that's
Based
all.
off the stats you just read out,
I know, but you know what? Like, I feel like
you
50
just said I'm gonna be objective.
I'll be objective, but now we're gonna go to the subjective shit. And if I'm gonna choose one, I'm gonna go with 50. That's where we at. And Yayo was right. He went with the in the club shit. Dum, dum.
Yeah.
Nah, we gonna banana, what up? That shit kills everything. Jay-Z don't got that.
50 got bangers. Like, he has an amazing first album and a decent second album. Outside of that, a lot of people is like, he dropped off really hard. He lost that battle to Kanye. People forget that shit.
All right.
He said he would stop doing music if he doesn't sell as much as Kanye.
Right.
And you know what? Some people think he did stop doing music, but he didn't. His albums just didn't sell anymore.
He didn't sell.
But this is not to knock 50. I want everybody to know at home, I love both artists equally. No.
No.
I love both artists.
No, you don't.
I'm a bigger Jay-Z fan just because I like his career. And here's why I like his career more. Longevity. He didn't really do like the antics. His whole career wasn't about who he's beefing with and things like that. Like, I like peace. If I'm going to choose one person's life, I don't want to be riding around with bulletproof cars and shit like that and fucking vest everywhere.
Wasn't he selling drugs? He's a killer.
No, he's a reform drug dealer.
I'm
a reform drug dealer. And you know what? I bet on my life.
Everybody dealt a little something, guns, whatever.
Okay.
Who cares? However, you know, listen, it looks like everybody's on some dirt shit. That's just the game. 50's still the one. It's just the way to go.
Okay, but now let's even take it outside of music. All the things that we did outside.
Media.
Yes, media. I would admit 50 right now he's killing it. He's fucking killing it. He has so many shows and production, all this type of stuff. But people discount the fact that Jay-Z has multiple movies that he's executive produced that actually did well in theaters. So it's like he has a nice footprint in media as well. Maybe it's not as big as 50's, but also Jay seems like he just wants to do what he wants to do. Like, I think if Jay wanted to make 40 TV shows, I think he could. But I won't even put that on his jacket because he hasn't done it. Wait.
Okay.
Then let's go to, and this is a little bit wrong to do this, but let's go personal. Like, if we go personal, hey, Jay-Z, married, kids, like, he seems to have an existence that I would prefer over 50 Cent. You got a baby mama who was dealing with Diddy, and now you have beef with Diddy because of all this type of shit. He has stories of all of a sudden one of his ex's house is burning down. I'm not snitching, but I'm just saying it's kind of weird, the timing of that.
On the hottest bitch in the world. So
everybody's not perfect.
I'm just saying, if you're talking personally, didn't he do it? Like,
I'm just saying right now.
Beyonce, who's bleached her skin 800 times.
Hey, that's not true.
That's not
true.
That's not true. We've mentioned this a few times.
No, we have
episodes.
not.
I've mentioned it, and like, I don't want a girl who's bleached her skin.
Beyonce has never bleached her skin, Lenny.
Yeah, she has.
No, she hasn't.
So why is she so white now?
No, Lenny.
She's never been light skinned.
Do you understand how this fashion shit works? There's makeup, there's lighting, there's editing. Stop it. So why you lying?
I just like to go with it.
Yeah, fuck out of here. Whatever the fuck that noise is. I like all these
she
fucking
is extra bright though. I don't like it.
Stop it. Stop it. Okay, but I'm just saying, if we just go off of those type of things, career, what you did outside music, personally, like I personally like Jay-Z's. I think that's just a better existence.
You know what though? You know what?
But I love 50.
I'm gonna leave it to this. Yeah. If I needed one of them to win a fight, I'm gonna go with 50 Cent. 50 Cent will kill
what
this
the
nigga.
Fuck that got to do about anything?
He'll take his doodle locks and put it in a, like, get this nigga out of here.
All right, 50 can win in a fight. All right, I'll give you that one.
That's what we go with. You get man to man. That type of shit.
You get one win, all right? Yo, all right, let's see what the people are saying at home. Oh, I'm going to get roasted right now. This is going to be crazy. Yo, Miss Lissa,
okay,
very
let me
funny
get the camera
comedian.
right, because first of all,
okay,
Beyonce and these bleaching allegations, sir, excuse you.
Crazy, right? Crazy. I don't know.
We wasn't even talking about that. We talking about Jay-Z and Beyonce.
I know we're not talking about it. It was a caveat. It was a caveat.
Business, so we got to start with that.
Yeah. I know, that's great. He apologized. He apologized.
Okay, I didn't hear him say it.
Oh, I'm not apologizing.
Come on,
to you.
Lenny.
No, you need to. Because first of all, clearly, because you're a man, you don't know nothing about melanin nor skin. And that's why my man got nails and opinions. We love you. Thank you, Alex.
Gang.
First of all,
it makes sense that be a female that's on your side.
In the winter months than I do in the
You're part
summer.
of the set.
It's called a tan.
It's called a tan, Lenny.
Yeah. You forgot that she do have some ancestors from the Caucasus Mountains. Thank you. She do got a little bit of Caucasian in the equation. So what you not going to do is blame her for what her ancestors
Ain't
went
nobody
through
blaming
in
that.
that mountain.
Okay.
Miss Lissa, please don't take Lenny seriously.
Okay, I'm not.
He's
hyperbolic.
hyperbolic.
First of all, because you could tell
He's
I'm
hyperbolic.
Beyonce's long lost little sister. So what you not going to do is that, yes.
Oh, so you was the one beating up Jay-Z?
Oh my God!
No, I'm the
smacked that nigga in his
They don't know
face?
about. They don't even know about me yet. They don't. Nobody.
Oh, they
knows.
don't know. Okay. You in the will though.
Knows.
Yeah, Miss Lissa's a real one. She's a real one. Yeah, we've had her on Cancel Comedy shows. She's killed it. I appreciate you, Miss Lissa. All right, so now the topic at hand: 50 or Jay-Z's career. Who you picking?
I'm gonna go with Alex on this one, and I'm going to say Jay-Z's career because of mental health reasons. Everything that you said about peace of mind, going home, because you know how they say happy hoes ain't hating and hating hoes ain't happy. We love you, 50. But you so angry, babe. You got so much extra time on your hands. And maybe it's because you don't got 3 kids and a wife and your ex is out here running around and baby oil parties. I get it, you know? I would be mad too. So, you know, that's the only reason why I'm saying no, I would prefer a Jay-Z life. But what I do love about 50, first of all, I want to say I have had dinner with 50. Other people was there, but it was a private dinner. He is so nice. He is very courteous.
Yes.
That's why his name is Curtis, because Curtis courteous, okay? So I don't want to say that he's not a nice person. He's very sweet and he's nice, but you got a lot of time on your hands, 50.
Yes.
We love you, Mr. Jackson, but if every Jackson is angry, if it's not Joe Jackson, it's 50 Cent, Curtis Jackson, like the Jacksons is just mad. So it's just like, you know, Mr. Carter does a lot of things behind the scenes. He helps people.
Yep.
Even this guy, Lil Russell from The Bay, he reached out to him, and while everybody was confused if we wanted Jay-Z or a dinner with Jay-Z or $1 billion, Jay-Z out here taking dinners with independent artists, and he really is putting his money where his mouth is. So that I do appreciate about him. And 50 Cent, I love that he does things on his own terms, okay? I'm like Alex. I don't even like too much foil on my food, so a bulletproof car.
That's the fuck I'm talking about, right? That's just crazy.
A bulletproof car is crazy.
But niggas
so
are
you
hating.
over there, darknesses, you could run around in your bulletproof car. But me and my man with the light skin and the nails, we want to be in convertibles. Can the top be down?
Yeah, that's the fuck I'm talking about.
Yo, I'm all for Alec being in a car with his female friends because that's his set. So it makes sense.
This guy
just makes sense.
Hey, I'd rather be in a car with a bunch of women than with a bunch of dudes.
Ain't nobody saying nothing about being but you.
No, you're military.
Listen, you're glistening. Your nails are shining. That's great.
Hey, I'm happy and I'm beautiful. Yo, Miss, listen. before you go, I want to know, what type of friend are you? Would you rather tell your friend the truth, which would possibly destroy their life, or lie and let them live in peace?
It depends on destroy, because destroy is subjective. Like if it's your cheating baby daddy at the mall with some side chick, I don't got time to be lying, telling you, you know your man, girl. You smell the new perfume, you see him acting different. I don't have time for that. But if you have high blood pressure and you reaching for a cheeseburger, I'm gonna tell you, girl, for real, like. Be better.
I appreciate it. That's
the love.
Unsolicited advice is never healthy.
Yeah. That's a great answer. Yo, Miss Lissa, I thank you for calling in. Everybody go follow Miss Lissa at home, yo. Thank you. Yo, who we got next, Chris?
All right, so I'm gonna put it this way, right? A lot of the conversation that you guys have been having, it feels like it's like, whose life would I trade with, right? For me personally, I think if we're talking about just a music career, 50 is my guy, right? And the reason for that is because I think it depends. Now, don't get me wrong, Jay-Z's the first rapper I ever heard, right? DMX after that, then later came 50. But for me, it depended on which era of life I was in when I heard each of them, right? I was too young to appreciate Jay-Z at the time. I still appreciate Jay-Z. I think he's one of the top. But in the era that 50 Cent was really popping off, he hit the industry like an earthquake, right? He came out of kind of nowhere. I guess like for most people, he came out of nowhere from an industry-wide perspective. But at the same time, like his impact on hip hop was immediate, right? It wasn't like a gradual thing like Jay-Z's was, in my opinion. And I felt like for me, and being from Queens, you know, just adds to it. So 50 is my guy.
If we're talking about the art, what about the actual art? What about the lyrical ability? What about the longevity? Like, yes, everything you said is correct. 50 came in like a whirlwind, but people would say Jay-Z is the better rapper. People would say Jay-Z has more good albums than 50 does. Like, if we're talking about the art, like we're comparing art.
Are we talking about the art?
He's talking. No, he's focusing on art right now. He's focused on the music. So if we're talking about the music, you just want 2 hot albums, or do you want 11 #1 albums and probably, arguably, one of the best lyricists of all time?
I mean, there's no argument that Jay-Z is the better lyricist, right? I think 50 has more impact when it comes to like, if we're talking about longevity, I think 50's longevity is great too, because you go out to the clubs today, you're still hearing the music that he was coming out with years ago, right? You're not hearing Jay-Z in the club unless you're hearing like PSA or whatever, right?
You still hear some Jay-Z songs.
I mean,
when he's
less
featured with
so.
Beyonce.
In my experience, less so, right? But it all depends on, what you're listening to music for. Personally, I'm a music head, right? So I have to be in a certain zone to appreciate certain type of music. If I'm in a more I want to be listening to lyrics more than I want to be hearing the music, then I'm gonna listen to Jay-Z. But if it's the vice versa, then I'm gonna be listening to 50, right? So it really just depends on your mood. Now, if we're talking about career, I think both careers are enviable, right?
Yes.
At the end of the day, both have done so many great things.
We're splitting hairs here.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
But
right. And obviously,
if we're talking about careers, whose career are you choosing?
If I'm choosing careers, I'm choosing Jay-Z's career.
There we go.
At the end of the day, that's what it comes down to.
This guy has sense over here.
It's supposed to be for the home team. But okay, it's all good.
All right. Yo, before you go, I appreciate you calling. I want to know, what type of friend are you? Would you rather tell your friend the truth, which would possibly destroy their life, or do you lie and let them live in peace?
I'm the type of friend where if I know something, I'm gonna let them know, right? If they feel like that's gonna destroy their lives, that's on them. That's not on me, really, right? My job is, if I know something, I'm gonna tell you, right? Because if you find out that I know something before you did, that's gonna be trouble.
True.
Ooh, that's a good point. That's a good point. All right, I like your answer. Yo, I appreciate you for calling in, man. Thank you very much. Hopefully, I'll see you next week.
How's it going, guys?
It's good. Let's get right into it. 50 or Jay?
Jay-Z all the way, baby.
Okay, why?
He's the smartest man, bro. You got to think about who's going to be pushing your wheelchair. Do you want to be that old fucker from Breaking Bad, or do you want to be Hugh Hefner?
Oh, okay, that's interesting.
You're heading in that Hugh Hefner direction, bro. Let him call you gay. Fuck it.
Yeah,
they can get their ass beat by a pretty motherfucker. You know,
that's what the fuck. And I got hands too. And Letty keeps up. You gonna see who I'm at with.
That's the thing. Yo, hold up. Right. See, this is a different conversation, and I'm not trying to do this right now because he knows my hands are better than his. And then he wanted me. He wanted me to come down to a certain weight class. This is ridiculous.
Hey,
if you got hands, you got hands. Let me see.
Okay,
you gotta meet him where he's at.
Exactly. If we all fight, it's gotta be a similar weight class.
But we're friends. We are friends. So it's more like a slap box. So I gotta be a certain weight class.
So Floyd should go against Mike Tyson? No, nigga.
He could spar against Mike Tyson.
Man,
bitch.
If we gonna fight, we gonna fight. All right. So you say Jay's career, but we can't not acknowledge the fact that 50 had higher highs than Jay-Z ever had. And a lot of people talk about that. Like right now, 50 can probably tour more globally than Jay-Z. Jay-Z was big in America, but globally he wasn't as big as 50. Does that change your opinion in any way?
Not really. It depends on the kind of lifestyle you're searching for. I want some peace and tranquility, just like you said, you know?
Yeah, but
I'd much rather enjoy being on the background of things too, you know, pulling all the strings and putting people on as well. And 50 does that too, but he's more of a viral dude. He's out loud. He's like, yo, I'm right in your fucking face. Like, you can't do nothing about it.
I don't listen. In terms of what's going on with him recently, I don't think he's absolutely in front of the camera doing things.
What?
No, you know what he does?
This is the pettiest motherfucker in the world.
He was upside down on some monkey
that's different. He's not on it every day. He's a little petty. Like, look what he dropped on T.I. the other day. Like, he's just petty about shit, but it's not like...
Yeah, but
it's not like he's in the camera all day talking shit. Nah, he'll drop a little dime.
Who was on the news shitting on Diddy recently?
Yeah, he shits on Diddy, shitting on T.I., shitting on Jay-Z.
Which honestly, props to that, bro. Props to that.
It's subtle.
You gotta shit on them, bro. Like, I'm a Jay-Z fan, for example, but I also gotta ask, yo, are you on them files?
He's not on the files. That was a tip that was sent in saying that Jay-Z had sex in 96 with fucking what was the producer out in LA that was raping all the women?
Yikes. I don't know.
Damn.
One of those brothers. Weinstein, there we go.
Brothers.
So the tip was that Jay-Z and Weinstein allegedly were having sex with some woman, and then Epstein was there filming. And they said that happened in 96. How fucking ridiculous of a tip is that? And then the fact that people are associating Jay-Z in this Epstein shit off of that one little bullshit.
Yeah.
But nobody's clearing the air. You just cleared the air, though.
That's true.
Thanks for that. And nobody's clearing the air.
And Jay-Z he has enough peace of mind where he doesn't need to be out to clear the air. He's like, hey, if people want to be stupid and believe the hype, they can. And that's another thing I respect about him. He lets all this shit roll off his back. And that's something we all can look forward to.
Hey, a wise man once said nothing at all.
Gang. All right, before you go, I want to see what type of friend you are. Would you rather tell your friend the truth, which would destroy their life, or lie and let them live in peace?
Damn, this shit's about to go after against what I just said, but you gotta at least pull them off to the side and ask them in private, because some people know what they signed up for. You know?
But once you bring it up to them, it's gonna destroy their life, guaranteed. So which way are you going?
I'm sorry, bro. I care for you. I care for you. You're gonna have
we got a lot of people destroying lives today. All right, man. Yo,
I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of people who actually have let shit go for a long time and then they let them know. But I don't know. I think it's a two-piece.
They're building a fucking Rico out here, bro.
Yeah, I appreciate you calling in, brother. Hopefully we see you next week.
Peace.
All right, later, guys.
So I have to give a disclaimer. All right?
Oh, my God.
Because this is the last topic. And I just want to say this up front. This one I'm a little bit nervous to discuss with Lenny, because sometimes Lenny, he jokes around and he likes to play this little Uncle Ruckus character from the Boondocks. If you're not familiar, this was a guy that he was black, but all his thought processes and the way he went about the world, he sounded like a racist old white man. So there may be things Lenny says in jest that you're not going to like right now, but this is all satire. This is jokes. Please, Lenny, lock it up a little bit.
I am a comedian. I'm licensed.
You're not a comedian, nigga. That's the thing.
I'm licensed to say these things. And a fucking bitch.
No, let's just get into it. All right. So, next. The president posted a video on his official account. So the video was primarily about voter fraud. But at the end of the video, there was a racist depiction of Barack and Michelle Obama as monkeys that played for about 2 seconds.
Trump was significantly ahead. When reporting and counting resumed, there was a massive spike occurred that favored Joe Biden.
Okay. So that was it. That's what he posted. That's the duration of what he posted. And then after a lot of outrage, it was taken down. The president was asked directly by reporters why he posted it. And this is what his response was. Chris, play D2.
And I saw it and I just looked at the first part. It was about voter fraud in someplace, Georgia. There was a lot of voter fraud, 2020 voter fraud. And I didn't see the whole thing. I guess during the end of it, there was some kind of a picture that people don't like. I wouldn't like it either, but I didn't see it. I looked at the first part.
All right. So Republican Senator Tim Scott called it the most racist thing I've ever seen. Republicans Mitt Romney and Congressman Mike Lawler also condemned it. Democrats like Joe Biden, Hakeem Jeffries called it offensive and unacceptable. So this wasn't just a Twitter outrage, it was bipartisan. And yet, the internet is still split. Some say intent matters. Others say impact is all that matters. Some say it's a pattern. Others say outrage doesn't change anything anymore. The question isn't just, was this video racist? The question is, what does accountability even look like nowadays? Lenny, let's get into it. Please,
we'll be
don't get me canceled.
Nice and calm about things because soy boys are crying. So when did this come out? Do you know?
This was, I believe,
2025, October.
No.
This is an old video. However, if you watch it the way it is, what was posted. So the media would have you believe that
Wait. Correction. This was not posted in 2025.
The original point where you see
video.
Monkey Michelle.
Yes.
Was from 2025. It's in a meme.
Oh, okay.
It's from a Twitter account.
Okay.
This was posted. As you can see, it's one of those scrolls, those automatic scrolls that goes to the next video. When you're doom scrolling and it does the automatic scroll for you, it went to the next video, and that's how it was. Now, the media, is putting it out as if he just posted this himself. First of all, whoever that staffer was, because PR is very important, you're an idiot. Because why would you post it and then not clip the end? Who cares if it was the next video or you want to? Why did you post it? It doesn't look good. But this is old. Where were you? Where were you last year when this came out?
I'm pretty sure people were equally as outraged. But you know what happened? Do you know what happened last year? It wasn't the president of the United States posting this video. That's a difference, Lenny.
He did not. Listen, what do you think? He sat there, I'm going to get my phone. I'm going to do this myself. It was a staffer. It's a dumb mistake.
This is the president of the United States. You don't think they should be checking everything that he posts?
So do you think he handles everything on his Twitter and Truths accounts? Do you? Have you not ever seen the videos of him
Can I answer?
Sure.
I don't think he personally pressed the send button on everything that goes out.
Case closed.
But the fact that he's president, everything needs to be looked at meticulously because any little post changes the course of the fucking world.
This is my argument. So listen, whoever the staffer was, it should be responsible to say, listen, you fucked up big time. Okay. It's not because, again, why did you not clip that end of it out?
Okay.
It's hilarious because you're on voter fraud and the next thing you know, Barack and Michelle is on their monkey business.
Nothing hilarious about that.
Have you seen the full video to that though, by the way?
I have seen the full video.
Okay.
Yes.
So there's a few Democrats, a lot of Democrats.
And we still know it's racist.
It's okay. But listen.
Yeah, is it not racist? Let's start there. We got to see.
No, it's not racist. You know why? Because it was a meme and it's comedy. It's all meant to be funny.
Okay.
It's funny how you could call somebody a Nazi, a this, a blah, 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 whatever you want.
Yeah.
But you can't have some racist jokes? Get the fuck out of here. It's a joke.
So the black trope of black people being monkeys, and the video starts
Stereotype.
with 2 black people as monkeys. You don't think that was done intentionally?
Absolutely.
To be racist.
That was the point.
So it is racist.
When they made it then.
So it is racist.
When they made it then. Sure, it was racist,
Oh,
but
that's
he's
the
not
question.
being racist.
No, I just asked you, was the video itself racist?
The first piece of the video is just fucking funny and it's out of context. And yeah, you can say it's racist, but at the end of the day, it's not like the man himself posted it and said, I'm doing this to be racist.
I'm not going to let you get off on this. Is it racist? Yes or no?
When it was originally posted?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so let's leave it at that. Stop
saying,
saying, you could say it's racist. No. The fucking shit is racist and let's stand on it.
Okay, but let's keep it now.
So now
let's keep it in 2026 context of what was just posted.
Yes.
You think that am I wrong? When the video ended, it doom scrolled to the next one.
It does. That's what it looks like it happened.
Okay. What's the post? Is it the voter fraud post or was it the monkey post?
It was a voter fraud post that also had a racist
monkey post, but at the same time, whoever posted it, the idiot, should have crapped it. That's all I'm saying.
Yes.
Listen, you're not going to get. First of all, this is the thing. This is the thing that really pisses me off. You call the man a racist, then when something racist comes out, you're appalled.
Okay.
Like, why are you shocked? You already called him a racist. So if he's racist, let him be racist. No. Shut the fuck up. Why are you complaining? He showed you his ass already. No.
Wait.
He showed no. Okay. Because all you're doing right now is say, oh, well, that's racist, unacceptable. But you every day call him a racist. So this is par for the course.
So
you shouldn't be like, no.
So because we
it.
call him a racist, we should just be okay with the fact that he's being racist?
What I'm saying is you're.
That's what it sounds like you're saying.
Let's put it this way. Your bullshit rage is unwarranted because
this is the president of the fucking United States.
It is.
You're telling me they don't have somebody checking the shit before it gets posted?
If I'm him,
we shouldn't be outraged about that.
He should be outraged.
We shouldn't be outraged that his staffers has fucking racist fucking memes coming up on his fucking timeline.
Wait.
Whoever that staffer is that cut this clip, that means on his timeline, that's the type of shit that's being posted. We should be outraged about that because these are the people behind the scenes that are posting this shit.
No, you shouldn't, because of course everybody goes into their private areas and they have their own Twitter accounts or X accounts and they're scrolling and they see different shit all the time. And let's no. Let's not make an excuse. It is what it is. There's racist shit out there. Jokes are funny. Racist jokes are funny, but your outrage is just unwarranted. The staffer, this is where it's at. Whoever the staffer was, all they need to do is say, yo, you should have clipped that and you're fired. Period. It's not that, oh, Trump's racist, he posted this, because in the media, all you see is that piece, oh, Trump is racist, and they just loop that as if that's the only video.
Okay.
That's not it.
Question.
You don't live in the reality.
Question. Let's say, hypothetically, this is you. Let's say your kids posted something to your gram and there was some fucked up shit on it.
Sure.
And let's say a big group of people are upset at you, what's the first thing you're doing?
You could say apologize. You could apologize.
Oh,
I don't know. No.
Oh, so
but that's not the
president.
Question.
No, but did the president apologize, or did he
said
say
it was taken down?
I didn't see it? He said it was taken down. Was there any apology? Was there any accountability?
Listen,
or did he just say? Did he just say? I didn't see it.
We're talking about the world of politics, right?
What the fuck does that mean?
Who apologizes in the world of politics?
Oh, so that's okay?
They do? Who the fuck apologizes in politics?
Some people do, but we're not going to get.
Mondani got 20 niggas dead from hypothermia. Did he apologize? No. He got more bodies on him than anybody this year. Fuck out of here. What's wrong with y'all?
Get out of here.
What's wrong with y'all?
You are crazy, but we can agree to disagree because that's what we do here. That's what we do here. Yo, we have a little bit of time. Let's open a call list. Let's see whoever we got on the line. Bring them on. Yeah, rapid fire on this one. Does intent matters if the impact is racist?
I mean, just on that statement alone, yes, it does matter.
Okay, because it's like what it seems what Lenny is saying. Hey, you know what? He didn't intend to do this. He didn't see it. This was someone else who did it. So it's not a problem. Is that? It seems like that's what you're saying.
Listen, I'm not saying it's not a problem. I'm saying that there should be some responsibility and accountability to the staffer.
What about to the president? It's his gram too.
Yes, it is his.
So
but listen, but no one's ever going to apologize for that.
Radio right, my bad.
You are right. It's his gram, but people do have autonomy. Like the president could have told him, like, "Hey, don't post that." But if somebody says, "You know what? Forget it. I'm going to do it," they just do it. Like, you
and I guarantee there's no review board.
I can't believe that. There's got to be a review board. That's the president of the United States.
If there's no review board, isn't that alarming to you?
So that's another conversation. How could you let this go without the review board looking at it? So somebody who has the power to do this just said, "Oh no, fuck it, I'm going to go with this," or they just didn't check it themselves. They just got the video and said, "Oh yeah, post it."
Okay.
There's
the way
accountability
I look at
in
the
that.
post in general, like I look at it this way. Like I said, the entire post was about voter fraud, correct?
Yes,
and
correct.
then it ended with that Michelle Obama,
the next
Obama
video
thing.
Yeah.
Right. So I look at it like they posted that as a test. Like, what are people more outraged about? Racial things?
No doubt.
Or political discourse
That's an
the
interesting
voter
take.
fraud. You know what I mean? Because it's like, out of that whole video, however long it was, all we're talking about is the monkey shit. They're not even talking about voter fraud anymore. So they took that off the table with this one clip. If that makes any sense.
Okay, so then it went against them. If, say you're doing this intentionally, right? Say it was intentional. So the point of the video now is completely overshadowed by this monkey business.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, Michelle Obama don't look all that great. She got the mouth open. It looks. It's crazy.
Stop it.
It's not the best. It's not the best photo. It's not the best photo. It's wide mouth. All that.
Stop it. This guy's fucking crazy.
You want to crack jokes on that? So
I
bad.
know.
But that's the
You want to
point.
let loose.
Thank
so
you.
Bad.
That's the point. You gotta just let it rock. You gotta crack jokes.
Listen, but I will say this though, as far as comedy goes, it was lazy. Like that's a very low hanging fruit joke that they threw out there at the end of that. Like for comedy purposes, they could have did a lot better.
But you know, racist people
joke.
eat that shit up. Because apparently this is a meme. It's a meme made over a year ago, and apparently it's still popular enough that it was in whatever staffer's timeline currently. So that is a pretty strong meme right there.
Yeah, but it's like a centuries old like trope of like black people and monkeys. Like, come on now.
Yeah,
like,
you still mad?
Even scientifically now, we're at the point now where it says that like white people are closer to apes and primates than black people are. Like,
true.
So it's just like again, it's just a lazy, joke to be had. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I think the major thing is like I said with the midterms and everything coming up, they're trying to figure out like, yo, if we fuck with the elections, are they going to be madder at this? Or are they going to be mad at some outrage if we do something to some black people, brown people, whatever the case?
That's a really interesting take. I didn't even think about maybe this was done intentionally. I'm curious, do you think moments like this change voters' minds or does it just like harden them?
I think it hardens them because like, much like Lenny has been saying, like my man, but the first time around went viral for saying that he grabbed women by the pussy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So him saying things like this or doing things like this is not out of the norm for them. This just solidifies people's like, and this is why I will never vote for him. And this is why I shouldn't vote for him. This is why people shouldn't, you know what I mean? So it just
What about his base?
It just makes them laugh and point and just say, haha, see, these people get, sensitive over everything.
It's easy to make y'all upset, and you clearly upset. And listen,
Nigga,
is that
why-
in the grand scheme of things, does that really matter?
It's troubling that you're not upset. Like, why? Like, you want to live in a world where you have the people at the highest administration and their timelines has this racist shit. Like, they are impacting influence, like legislation.
But, I mean,
like,
I don't know. Like later in the video, Joe Biden's projected as depicted as a monkey as well. So are we?
So that
is
so,
that no,
so it's fine
What I'm
because
saying-
they did it to white people
What I'm saying,
too.
are you just as offended? No, you're not because it's like,
Because
oh, no, it's
that's
white
not a
guy, so
racist
it's okay.
trope.
Hakeem Jeffries is a meerkat in it. Kamala Harris is a fucking turtle because she's slow.
Why are you?
But we're not talking to anybody about being a retard.
Why
are
you
we?
pointing?
No.
That was a connection right there.
Shout out to
That's a connection right there.
Shout out to her new remodel. She rebranded with a new headquarters bullshit. You out of here, though.
All right, yo, before you go, I want to see what type of friend you are. This nigga is crazy. All right, would you rather tell your friend the truth that would destroy their life, or would you let them live in peace? Lie and let them live in peace.
I don't know, because I mean, like, I look at it like the truth is subjective, right? Are we talking about the truth, reality, or this person's truth?
Very good
You know
point.
what I'm saying? Like,
Very good point.
I like to let people live in their truths. I might remind them and ground them in reality, like, hey, man, you probably shouldn't make that move.
Yeah.
This is what you want to do. I'm here. I'm rocking with you. I'm your friend. I
See,
got your back. But
He's the first one. I think he's the first real
I'm
one.
not going to jump with you.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if
Okay.
you want to jump this bridge, do that. I wouldn't do that because there's the ground at the end of that fall and you will die.
Okay. Wait, but now let's flip it. Now let's flip it.
He's a real one.
What if you have knowledge about your friend that if he knows, this will destroy his life?
See, I think things like that are very sensitive, right? And obviously it's going to be situational. So I look at it this way. If you're not there to help pick that person up, keep that shit to yourself.
Ooh, okay.
If you're okay with destroying somebody's life, go ahead and destroy it with the truth. But you can't just be like, hey, man, here's this bomb. Good
Okay.
luck.
All right. So
No,
now
yeah.
I'm
You
asking.
gotta drop that bomb and then be like, hey, what can we do to get you back together?
So now
What
I'm
can we do
asking
to get
you,
back up?
are you the type that's going to drop the bomb and stay by your friend's life, or you're going to?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right. So
I'll
you
drop a
dropping
bomb and then
bombs.
help somebody jump back up.
All right.
But I can't just like drop it and then be like, dang, that sucks. Hey, you see boy over there? He's real shitty lately.
Yeah.
Knowing that I'm the one that made
You're going to get on it every day.
Yo.
Because I mean, even like you said, to let people live in their peace. Lenny lives in the peace of like, let presidents go ahead and post the way they post.
Yeah. I try to tell him, but he's in his peace.
Live
man.
and let live. That's all I hear from a liberal. That's all I hear from a liberal.
But that's all you. But look, that's all you want on that side of the.
That's all you want to hear. That's what it is.
They
Yep.
might say it, but you trying to live it. They
Yo.
talking the talk, you walking the walk.
My guy, yo, I appreciate you calling in. Thank you very much. Hopefully we see you next week. Chris, who we got? Rapid fire. All right.
How you guys doing, man?
What up?
I don't know how I'm doing right now because no.
Yeah, I heard you got painted nails and opinions now.
Yeah, you know, Mr. Painted Nails and Opinions himself, gang. Yes. Do moments like these change voters' minds, or does it harden them?
Does it change their minds? I don't think it necessarily changes their minds. I mean, I think that if you've been paying attention at all, you realize that Trump is fucking racist and he doesn't give a fuck. He's never going to take accountability.
But let's talk about his supporters, like people who voted for him and now are seeing this and is like, yo, this is some fucked up racist shit. Do you think this changes their mind at all?
I think maybe like a little bit of them, but like I think some of them have already acknowledged like he's racist and I could tolerate that. You know what I mean? Because like maybe some of them were like, oh, well, he hasn't done anything blatantly racist, but like this is very like in your face racism.
Yeah.
So like maybe for like a small percentage of them, they're like, oh wait, this is actually like mad racist and I can't support this. You know, but I don't know if that's going to necessarily sway their vote or not, because they can be swayed right back by some other shit.
Yeah.
You don't know what's going to happen between now and election season.
Right.
Has outrage lost its power, or is it like still a necessary thing to potentially keep people accountable?
I think outrage is just like what we're living in right now. Everything that fucking happens right now is shit you should be outraged about. But like, it's become such a norm that like, I feel like people are just numb to it.
Yeah.
You know, especially like when Trump's president.
But let's take this situation. For example, he posted this shit. People on both sides of the aisle are kind of upset. And then he actually took the video down. He didn't apologize for it, but at least it's something more than what he's done in the past. Usually he just leaves shit out and lets that shit fly, and you just got to deal with it. And I think partly is because there was outrage from actually both sides. Do you think that made a difference?
I think, yeah, like it did make somewhat of a difference, but I don't think he's actually like remorseful for it. You know what I mean? Like I think he's just doing it because it's the right PR move to make, and somebody's probably in his ear like, "Hey,
Sure.
you should probably take this down." But like, I don't think he regrets it necessarily because like he's gonna keep going hard on Obama. He still talks shit about Obama. Like Obama's a scapegoat for everything under his administration, you know. But it's like that's part of how he doesn't take accountability. Is like keep blaming Obama, keep blaming Biden, keep blaming everybody but me.
How you feel about that, Lenny?
Yeah, I don't see anybody blaming somebody. He talks shit about Biden all day. Sleepy Joe.
Yes, that's blaming. That's blaming. He still blames Sleepy Joe for.
He says
he is
we're
blaming.
fixing what Sleepy Joe did. That's what we're doing. He doesn't go, oh well, this is because it's Joe Biden. No, we're fixing it. We're doing this, and then he jokes on them. Like, yeah, I love to watch. I don't know whatever it is you watch. You're in your own echo chamber. But
You're in
instead
a
of
goddamn echo
instead
chamber.
of just 5 seconds, why don't you broaden it out to the whole freaking a press conference? You know, like stop just looking at your clips.
I think he does still have a point. Like the media does sensationalize a lot of things, and it's not to say that that wasn't racist. Like he did throw that in there, knowing it was racist, and to him it was also funny because I also saw they put AOC in there as a donkey.
Yeah.
And I stand by the fact that AOC, while I like her on a personal level, I think she has horse teeth, and that made me laugh a little bit when I saw that. You know. But like it's just
and Kamala's the turtle. Come on, we know like there's some things to
humor,
it.
But just because it's humor doesn't mean it's also not racist. You know what I mean?
All right.
Yes, and that's a part of that's part of comedy.
It is, but he's not a comedian.
So what?
You know what I mean?
Everybody's a comedian.
No, you're not.
Everybody could be funny.
You're not. All right.
So you're in the political theater, you gotta carry yourself different than a comedian, bro.
Yo.
I'm not gonna go up in front of the president of China and do a 5-minute fucking routine. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, he does treat the presidency like a stand-up set.
But in your everyday life, we say the most racist shit between friends, between whatever, and it depends on how much of a big heart you have. Sometimes some people can't take it. It is what it is.
All right.
And if you can't shut the
Trump's
fuck up,
not our friend.
With that said, let me see what type of friend you are. Would you rather tell your friend the truth and destroy their life, or lie and let them live in peace?
Well, I'll put it like this, right? If you're a real friend, you're gonna tell your friend the truth.
Okay.
Indeed.
You're gonna tell your friend the truth, and like, you know, if that destroys his life, if you're like hanging on to some shit, if you know some shit that he should know, and you don't tell him because you think it's gonna hurt him, I think that's not the right thing to do. I think you should just let him know and be like, hey, like, you should know this, but like also like support him if you need to.
Yeah. Okay. Well, with that said, Lenny, I got something I got to tell you.
Go, please.
You're a piece of shit.
It won't destroy my life.
But I'm here to support you, and I'm going to help you. I'm going to help you.
You know, he's acting like
It's
that
love.
because you got some new nails.
Oh, I got fire shit. This shit right here is
You
fucking
got
fire.
new nails, new opinions.
Yeah, it's called New Nails, New Opinions.
New opinions.
Yo, I thank you so much for calling, brother. I appreciate you. Hopefully we see you next week. Who do we got next, Chris?
We got Adele.
Adele.
You? Oh, I know you got opinions. Shoot.
So I look, as somebody who works and worked at multiple offices.
Okay.
There's checks and balances. For every post to go out, there's an entire Slack channel with like 5 people's approvals. Also, when you work at an office, when you come visit the office, if you're a constituent and that person, that delegate or the senator is not there, you talk to the chief of staff. Your office is a representation of who you are.
Yep.
So if your office did this and you had no idea and your office is a racist piece of shit, then you're a racist piece of shit because you hired them.
What do you say to that, Lenny?
No, listen, I totally agree because there had to been maybe some type of check. However, you don't know who posted it to the account.
So you agree that Trump's a racist piece of shit?
No, I don't agree with that.
That's what he said. You just said you totally agree.
Man, before it was
now you don't listen.
Before he was president or think about running, niggas fuck with him all day. So please save that talk because y'all fucked with him all day long until it was president time.
All right, keep going.
Yeah, but people hide their true intentions when they're trying to gain something, right? Trump benefited a lot from the black culture.
He didn't need this.
He ain't gonna be himself now when he doesn't need that anymore.
Yep.
And the money on this side, he's gonna be his true self. But to me, honestly, I'm not even like butthurt. I'm not even like super liberal about it or anything. It's corny. Like it's mad corny. and it's not funny more than anything. It's really just, it's like a low-hanging fruit. Like the whole Trump it's funny narrative is like Shaq on the Celtics. Like it's done. It's not this was like 4 years ago. The shit he would say would be funny. It's not, and it's a distraction. Like what I started doing personally, every time something like this happened, I just Google what's going on geopolitically, and there's always some shit like around that time.
Yeah.
Again, not any conspiracies. U.S. naval ship intercepted 2 Iranian drones, right? Like 2 days before.
Yep.
So like every time some shit like this happened, I just Google to see what's going on, that where we're getting distracted from, because it's like, it's way too out there and it's way too easy to be like, oh, it's all here, I'm racist, look at this. Like, nah, it's corny and it's too out there. Like it's too good to be true, I guess.
And last question, do you think this was a one-off mistake, or do you feel this is part of a larger pattern?
This is on purpose. This is not a mistake. This is the president of the United States. How come accidentally other stuff doesn't get out? Like, why is it only specifically to the why is it only one way? So I think it's on purpose. He knew what he was doing, and like I know people came out started this. Oh, watch the whole video. He's making fun of everybody. He knew what he was doing.
Yep.
Like
the person who created it knew what they were doing. Sure.
But like, I'll give you an example. I've done media, like funny trends, and one time I accidentally put and this was again, I was just doing it as like a fun, that meme where like they go back in time and like, what year were you born? That meme.
Yeah.
I accidentally put like the black staffer that works in the office in like ancient Egypt, but I wasn't even thinking like related Africa. I was just saying pyramids, right?
Yeah.
Egypt. Our staffer picked. I was like, I'm not comfortable posting this because you put this guy in Egypt. I didn't even think. I was like, oh, okay. So like, and that video never got out. So we changed. My thing is this. This is a delegate. This is a state delegate's office that checks everything. A presidential office should have 20 people paying command.
There's never should be a mistake like this.
1000% agree with both of you. This should not have happened. It should have gone through its checks and balances. It just should have went through that process. However, to have this outrage as if, yes, he posted that specifically, it's not true. Well, that's my argument. It's not a.
I still think if you are at the head of this office, it falls on you, and you should take accountability and apologize for the mistake of your staff.
So accountability is remove the video.
No, accountability is apologize that you
tell
put
everybody else to apologize. Did Hillary Clinton apologize for Benghazi? No. So let's be real here. And they just arrested my dude this week. They brought him back to the States. We don't want to talk about real politics. Fuck y'all.
This guy. All right, yo. Wait, I'm sorry. We got one more call we gotta get to. But before you do go, what type of friend are you? Are you going to tell the truth that can possibly destroy your friend's life? Or would you lie and let them live in peace?
I mean, some things like if he's, I don't know, like if he's cheating on his wife or something, I'm gonna mind my business. But if it's like if he has a gambling addiction, I'm gonna have to have a conversame. Or if he's putting his life.
What about reversed? What if his wife's cheating on him and you?
I'm providing proof. I'll put him in the same room.
Providing proof. He's doing that fucking PI shit. No doubt.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, I appreciate you so much for calling, brother. Yo, hopefully we see you next week. Hopefully we don't have to talk about this, though.
I would just like to say that females would do the same thing. Because
potentially, we don't know. We don't know.
Well, let's
not talk for them. Let's bring our last caller because we are running very long this week. Who's the last caller? Who we got?
Got a good one. Saad.
Oh, damn it.
What's up, my brother? What's up, my brother? You got double teamed by Yayo and Murda. Now it's me and Lenny.
Yeah.
Let's go two Rays,
pause on that, though, right?
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. I'm the gay one, but y'all double teaming a dude.
I do not speak for him, so I'm good. But
we can't have fun
peace
no more.
and love, my brother. Blessings.
We can't have a little white boy fun no more.
They would do it, though.
We got two niggas and an Indian right now. Where's white boys?
You talk about the nature of it.
I feel you. All right, let's just get right into it.
It's what inside that matters. I'm white at heart. Manny's white at heart.
Disgusting. All right, let's get right into it. Is Trump accountable for posting this video?
I don't think so, because the thing is, like, he's not, so he isn't the one that's posting all the shit every day on Twitter or through social.
Okay.
The person who recorded the video from the screen grab, and they forgot to edit that 2-second clip out, that's the person responsible for the video.
Okay, but it still went out on his platform that went out to millions of people, and the damage is done because it went on his platform. Is it not on him to be like, hey, I apologize that this was posted on my platform?
So anybody that's saying the N-word on Twitter, is it Elon's fault?
That's different, because it's just because the space that it's happened. I'm not upset that Truth Social exists for him to post it there. I'm talking about his account on Truth Social posted it.
Yeah, but we know that he's not the one running that account. That's
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Just like the previous caller said, hey, you're working in an office, all these things get checked before it goes out. You have the top job in the world.
But you don't know.
Yeah, but he's not the one checking it. So how is he accountable for it?
You don't know what happened in this
because
situation.
At the end of the day, it's still his account.
Yes, and okay, fine. He's accountable for the account. He took it down. Move on.
But that's not taking accountability.
No, but we saw Barack and Michelle look like monkeys.
Do you guys know what accountability is? Do you guys know what accountability is?
So should we just put it back? Should we put it back?
No, you should apologize and say, I'm sorry that I offended.
After we're done with this show, I'm going to have to retweet my man's thing.
Okay.
Because
this has been an episode.
I don't know what you want.
You know, the king
you want it off or you don't?
Video out.
No, I want him to take accountability, apologize for it, and I want him to.
So you want him to apologize to you, Look, AlexxMedia?
No,
AlexxMedia.
I want the staffer fired who posted
it. I'm sorry for this.
I want him to.
Bad Trump. I'm sorry.
Now we're losing black jobs.
Black jobs.
What if it's a black staffer?
Saad, before you go,
he might have been a black staffer. Hey,
yeah.
And you know what?
What if he's a black staffer?
He still should be fired.
Yeah, he's like, yo, I'm gonna go viral.
He was like, yo, it's okay. I did it.
Still should be fired.
It's me.
Okay. Before you go, I'm sorry we ran super long, but before you go, I want to see what type of friend you are. I kind of have an idea already. Would you rather tell your friend the truth and destroy their life, or would you lie and let them live in peace?
I'm selfish. If the truth is easier for me.
All right. We appreciate you calling, brother. Nah. Real talk. I do honestly appreciate you calling. And yes, we're not always going to agree. We're not always going to disagree, but that's what makes for a great conversation.
I agree. It was fucked up. It was hilariously racist, but it was hilarious and racist individually.
Yes,
you can't
I don't
say
find
you
it hilarious.
You chuckled a little bit. You saw that, you're like, that's wild.
Oh, that was funny.
But I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And I'm sorry we had to rush things. We're really over time. But I want to thank everybody who tuned in and call today. If you enjoy these conversations and you want to actually be a part of them, Patreon is how you do it. If you go over to Patreon, there's a lot more bonus material. We have bonus episodes. We have vlogs. We have what else do we have on there? Oh, PM Nights. PM Nights is a show that me, Lenny, and our friend Juan do. And if you think Lenny is nice now, like, you should see that version of him. It's crazy. But I just call it 90s humor. We got 90s humor on PM Nights. That is something you see only on Patreon. That's the
hilarious.
Stop it. For real, you gotta get me canceled. I love you, lady. All right, so Patreon.com/AM Mornings is where you go and see all of that. Just please help us out. We want to keep this show independent. And we'll be back next Sunday at 11 a.m. And Chris, take me off the screen. And I hope this is not the last time I'll be on this screen.
No, we're going to be back, baby. AM Mornings.
Oh,